We're gonna be talking about the
Wamo.
We'll be talking about the
Wamo.
Do you think that's funny, butthead?
Nope.
Do you find it amusing that we'll be talking about the
Wamo.
Yes.
Wamo's content is the absolute worst I've seen in a while within the TF2 community, and believe me when I say I've been around for years, since 2015, and I've seen many bad things, but nothing came close to the amount of hypocrisy, unoriginality, and misinformation that Wamo spread throughout the time that he was on YouTube. In this video, I'm gonna go over his content and why is he disliked and hated about the TF2 community, and what is his response to the criticism that he received. Do you think he will take accountability or double down on himself? Well, we're gonna be finding out. Wamo is unoriginal and he loves to copy other people's ideas. This is something that many people picked on a lot, and me included. He basically takes a popular upload video idea that had been done maybe months or years ago, and then he remakes them, sometimes adding stuff to it, sometimes not. I understand that it's not easy to come up with original ideas all the time, and this criticism may apply to other YouTubers in general, but you gotta at least try, since you have gained an audience that's gonna help boost up your videos, as long as they are related to TF2, that is. Here's the clip from a video that I accurately represent my point. I'll play some of that. However, if you want to watch the full video, I'll leave a link in the description. I thought it was really funny to watch, and maybe you would find it funny too. And if Wamo only did this, I'll probably not make this video in the first place. Alright, this is the part where I bash his lack of information and report on his content. Some of his videos are absolute pile of crap that serves no use but to waste people's time. I don't really know if he's 100% aware of what he's doing, or he's doing it on purpose, or it's just the lack of work and research on his part, which you may likely come to realize as you go further with watching his videos. With my other criticism, some of his videos serve no purpose whatsoever. It's like watching one of Tyler make bigger videos about TF2 update, which serve nothing but to hype people as much as possible and get people to click and watch on their 10-minute videos about it, information that means absolutely nothing, to be honest. How many times do we have, oh no, there's an update coming up, and people get hyped, only suddenly they realize that nothing comes in out of it at all. I'm not trying to bust them on the clickbait, because to be fair, YouTubers all do it all the time, and it's kind of necessary if you want to survive and succeed on YouTube, so I'm not really gonna bust them out on doing clickbaits. In his deleted video about Zesty, he called him out for being toxic to other communities, while he himself was involved in a raid on another creator spamming "Skunt Gang" in his chat, even when the guy asked him to stop.
Sorry, you can't unscunt your gangs. Call your medic. You can't unchuckle your nuts. The only answer is Skunt Gang, apparently. If you wanted to go to heaven, but Heavy said Skunt Gang.
What the son of a bitch?
Consensus pain. Skunt Gang. Alright, mods, ban the word skunt. Chat's gone crazy. Please ban skunt. Skunt Gang. Oh. Skunt Engineer Gaming. Do we have any active mods? I kinda asked a direct order and nothing happened. No, ban the word Skunt Gaming.
You can clearly see that he's proud of it and the fact that he have the video on his channel, but and I understand that it was a troll, but it kind of goes too far when the guy asks you to stop. Another way he spreads misinformation and lies is when he accuses Zesty of telling people not to support a certain charity because another player that he didn't like was supporting it. In Zesty's defense, he said that he didn't like the way the organizer was setting up the event, and he said it was a complete chaos when he joined it the time before. And I 100% agree on Zesty's opinion that you should use your own judgment before support any kind of charities, and nobody can tell you where to put your money. At the end of the day, you're using the money to support the charity, and it's your own job to judge and do research before you even consider donating to that charity, no matter what type of charity it is. But on Wamo's part, this is one of the big mistakes that he did not address nor apologize to this date. And also he accused Zesty of making fun of fat people, which in reality he was talking about obese women and what problem they tend to have that cause them to eat their feelings. I used to be obese myself, and what did he say did not offend me or hurt my feelings at all. Like, are we really so fragile and so sensitive to get to the point that we call out people for speaking about their opinions and using insults in a video game on the goddamn internet? Like, if you're the type of person who get offended by almost everything on the internet, like, I suggest you step away from the internet because it's not the place for you. But hey, that's just my opinion. There's a clear difference between a guy who's bashing and a criticism, and I totally agree that Zesty's opinion on that topic was not bashing, but much more a criticism. Just a quick note, as I was editing this video, I came across this video called Wamo Exposed Made Before Zesty Drama. And there was something really interesting I want you guys to look. You can watch the whole video, I think it's pretty helpful. But for the sake of my point, I'll just include this part of his video.
The sphere of the internet. Now to top this off, Wamo, the man whose sole existence is to own the bottom, is himself a script kiddie. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the nose is being exposed. If you go to his channel and go to the channel's page, you can find his second channel. It is called Wamo. This is 100% confirmed his second channel. Now we go to the about page of his second channel, we find a donation link. Yes, a donation link so we can steal the items of his idiotic fan base. Click the donation link and you get a Steam page that is named RIP, but the link has Wamo TV in it. Now what do we see here? A backband, ladies and gentlemen. Wamo, the anti-TV crusader, was a backband from 340 days ago. You can see the naming history and has many Wamo-related names. Wamo the cheater.
Yep, it's even more funny when you go there and you try to find this profile, the link is gone. He basically removed it. But anyway, let's go back to the video. This is by far my biggest criticism of Wamo, that he's a self-righteous and backstabbing snake. Wamo is the kind of person that will act nice to you while simultaneously scheming behind your back. The way he talks to other creators doesn't really come off genuine to me. There is nothing more suspicious than people who act like this. A good example of this behavior is him going after Zesty, trying to be on his good side with Zesty on Twitter, while simultaneously uploaded a video calling him out and spreading misinformation and lies that resulted in Zesty getting attacked and getting DDoSed or sent CP, and you guys know the whole story. It really shows up its true intention and what he really values the most, which is mostly views and attention, and especially after the fact that he tried to hide what he did after he got called out on it, and also removing the like and dislike ratio of his latest video. But this is the internet, Wamo. Once something is up, it's gonna be there forever. He's also the type of guy who thinks that he can do nothing wrong and he's the savior or the spokesperson that dispenses justice upon the TF2 community, and that he thinks that he will do nothing wrong and people won't question or criticize what they do. And if you do that, you must be a hater or a toxic guy, which honestly pisses me off the most about him. Like, who are you and who you think you are? Who you think you are to decide what right or wrong? He's honestly like the SJW of the TF2 community, which I think they belong to Reddit or Twitter, but what do I know? Let this be a reminder that what happened when you give power to teenagers, that they will corrupt our future. Keep in mind that Wamo has yet to apologize and took accountability for what happened to Zesty after his video. Like, he didn't really delete the video because he felt bad for what happened to Zesty. He just deleted it because the video was getting so much hate. And even if Wamo's video and criticism was all right about Zesty, I don't think Zesty deserved to have his address DDoS, his phone number DDoS, people sending him and harassing him, all type of stuff, you know. I don't think he deserved all that. Anyway, I'm just gonna end the video right here. And once again, I'm asking you guys to not harass Wamo or attack him in any way. You're only gonna give him what he wants, which is the victim. And any criticism that I have here would have been dismissed as a hateful video or witch hunting. Leave a like on the video and tell me if I made any mistakes or lack of judgment on my part, because I believe I'm not perfect either. And tell me what did you thought on the whole situation. I'll read as much comment as I can. And Wamo, if you see this, I hope you learned something or two about the consequences of your action. And I hope you don't block me on Twitter, like what you do with other people that call you out. Just kidding, I don't really care. Go ahead.
So my opinion on staying out of drama is no one enjoys being in drama. No one enjoys having drama. People hate you. But my problem here is that,